Okay. So, I mean, I skipped a bit. But, honestly, I kind of figured that the dragon talk wasn't gonna be as good as they were hyping it up to be. I wasn't sure what was gonna happen, but it was like, you know what? I don't know, man. Like, I thought we were gonna talk to, I thought we were gonna talk to, yeah, I also knew this was gonna happen. But yeah, I thought we were gonna talk to, Nidhogg. So the second that they said, oh, actually, we're gonna be going after, what was it? What was his name? Hydra. Not even in these, descriptions. But yeah, went to talk to that other dragon. Here? I don't know. But anyway, we talked to a dragon, and I was like, well, unless it's Nidhogg, it doesn't really matter. Like, oh, but we're gonna get the backstory. It's like, well, we were supposed to already get the backstory. It's kind of weird. Like, I thought we already got this backstory. So then we got the true backstory, which told us like nothing other than, oh, dragons are pieces of shit who should die. Like, this was supposed to be like the dragon's redemption story. Like, oh man, you should really pity us. Instead, I'm just thinking like, okay, so you got betrayed by like 5 humans. You know, the point is that it's a king and a few of his knights. And you judged all of humanity because of that. Like, just doom them all. They all deserve to die. Excuse me? What? Are you guys okay? Like if this is and like, it's not even like this is Nidhogg saying this. No. This is somebody else saying Nidhogg is actually pretty, in the right, you know? He has some good points, actually. And this is the guy who's supposed to be, like, the most peaceful dragon. Like, what the fuck? It's like, okay, he's like, oh, well, you see, we live, like, in the moment. Like, you know, 3,000 years ago was, like, 2 seconds ago to us. And it's like, well, that's not great. And so it's like, yeah, so we're gonna just, like, blame you for something that maybe not even your ancestors did. Like, okay, so apparently all the heretics actually are heretics, as in, they do deserve to die. Because apparently, even though it doesn't make sense, all the heretics have the blood of the person who killed this one dragon. But it's weird because it's like, well, because like the reason why they have the blood is because the king killed the dragon. They ate the. Oh no, that's right. It wasn't just the king though. That's right. That's why. Because it was the king killed the dragon, and then him, and I think it's implied that all of his men that were with him all ate the eyes of the dragon to gain their power. So that makes more sense. Okay. So it's like, okay, the royalty's corrupt. Whatever. Well, not really corrupt, but you know, they have the power of the dragon, and the soldiers that were with him were corrupted too. So it's weird because then they say, well, then the king got killed. Like they killed off the king like immediately after Nidhogg just killed him. Okay. So then technically the royal line probably shouldn't have the power, but you know, maybe he went home and then had a kid and then passed it on and then he got killed like shortly after. But the point is that all the soldiers, all their descendants have the power, and so all the heretics that can turn into dragons, that was shown like once or twice. That means that, oh yes, they are part of the blood of the traitor, okay? And so they deserve to die. Okay, fine. That makes sense. But then, again, like, every person you see here supposedly deserves to die, even if they weren't sharing the blood of the traitor. That's where it doesn't make sense. It's like, wait, you should be killing the heretics. What? Like clearly you should be killing the heretics. That's it. That's the only people you should be killing. Instead, he's like, nah, I'm gonna kill everybody in the city. Everyone. So yeah, no good explanation here. Just zero, not justified in their actions at all. So it's like, okay, well, you can't reason with him, so yeah, the only option is to kill him. And it's like, yeah, there is no other option. Either he gets over his grudge from 2,000 years ago against people who are long dead, or we just have to fight him and he dies. And then like, oh, but can't we solve this without continuing the cycle of violence? And I'm just thinking, if Nidhogg dies, the only way that anybody would come and avenge Nidhogg would be the other dragons. But as long as the other dragons didn't go to avenge him, then the cycle of violence is over. So I don't really understand. It's like, oh, it's just gonna keep going. It's like, not really. Just like, it just depends whether the other dragons will get revenge on him. That's it. You don't really hear about the other dragons, so they're that too. Oh, also, I was going to do this one, the shot quest. Look where it is. It's in the area I haven't been in. So, I actually tried to enter through here, and through here again. Nope. Doesn't work. So then, I was like, okay, I guess I just can't. To be fair, my prediction at the moment, just because of this land, is that we're gonna go fight Nidhogg, and maybe we'll get a good hit on him. I think. He won't die, but like we'll get a good hit on him, and then it will damage, and then the ship will get damaged, and we'll crash land, like right here, right there. I guess just right there, and then we gotta get taken to the city. That's my guess, or whatever this is, village, whatever. So yeah, that's my guess. Also, it's kind of weird because there's this entire section right here that is unexplored. So I don't get that. So it's taking a while. It's supposed to take 7 minutes and they already jumped to 10 minutes. I also did a whole bunch of quests. Well, not a whole bunch, but you know, tried to get all the ether quests. So it turns out the quest I'm on right now, I think it's gonna give out the last ether thing, you know, ether spot. So that's that. Already. Okay, I was gonna like go check out. Maybe I can go over to the other part of that map, but oh well. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, especially since we're missing a person. I don't know how much more I'm gonna be able to do everything in this dungeon. But I mean, that's pretty much what I was expecting, I suppose. I don't know what the next big boss is gonna be. But I mean, this seemed like it was gonna be a big encounter. So I was like, well, might as well stream this part now. Yeah, we'll see whether it goes the way I was thinking. Okay. Suspiciously easy. Got a lot of loot for this. But yeah, that was suspiciously easy. I can see why people would want to rerun this. Weird. No, I don't think anybody ever died. When I can think. That's a lot of stuff I just got. Now let's see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised if Iceheart showed up. He hasn't shown up for a while.
No, worm! This ends here!
Oh, but his blood might awaken blood. Maybe. Oh, got another eyeball? Really? He got the other eye too.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering! Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg. Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair.
Wait. What? I mean, this was a long time ago, to be fair. I think this is specifically supposed to be 2,000 years ago. But there's supposed to be 7 worms, you know, dragons. Or 9? Or is it 9 great dragons? But then they say 7 because 2 died? I mean, you know, they did kill 1. I'm not sure where the other one died, though. And then it's also confusing right now because they're like, oh, we got Nidhogg's eyes. And it's like, huh? 2,000 years ago? What? How's that work? What, they just give him back one of the eyes after that? But yeah, why would there only be 2 dragons, or great dragons, in Dravania? I mean, that's like their homeland. You'd think most of them would be there. It's so weird.
With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown.
Did he just create a war of ascension? Oh yeah, which one? Guess we'll find out. Oh gosh.
Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory, only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldreth, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Is this what's left of the great houses then, perhaps?
We four, then.
Yeah. A four times, yep, there it is.
Forton, Heilenart, Durender, and Zemail.
Yep, not surprising. But, those guys, everybody who walked away, it's like, I mean, really? I mean, okay, whatever. I mean, if you don't want to be a noble, okay, I guess.
But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded? You have borne witness to history, to the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull? Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried. 'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, the next cutscene or whatever is going to be pretty big, I think. Okay, now I can fly. Yeah, there we go. Almost got them all. Sort of. And maybe not exactly, though. There's probably like at least 3 more areas. Well, maybe it wouldn't be that bad. Hold on, let's see if I can What's trouble with worm again? And if I start, yeah, it lingers at Zenith, all the better I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. Yeah, right, like, how did she not show up for the final battle? Like, I understand that that she didn't want to see a dragon die, but, like, really? Also, why is that, fortress still there? Huh? Like, that fortress shouldn't still be there. It should only be there when Nidhogg's around. So that seems weird. I'd assume Nidhogg's still alive. Well, yeah, they already said he's alive. He just took out his eye. And assume that he won't fight back? I mean, I guess that's right, though. If he lost both his eyes, then yeah, he's powerless. Because all their power comes from the eyes. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's probably over here. Curious. Okay, well, let's see what happens. With you, was it not the furious screams of the dragons carried far? What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Raise Velgar to mourn the death of his in peace? Spare us your dumbassness. We have a gift and a mystery that is no longer buried. Dragon Song War has all but consumed your life. Time to learn the whole truth. Sound the horn, warrior of light. We're gonna learn the reality, the true reality. I'm sure he's gonna be fine with coming back over. Like, you literally talked to me 60 seconds ago. What the fuck, man? I'm supposed to be, like, summoned once every 100 years at best. Probably even less than that.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
But the last time we were here, Last time we were here, I thought he had both of his eyes. I'm pretty sure I would have noticed if he was missing an eye. I would have stood out, I thought. He was the true villain. Guess we'll find out.
Es easy an ihn.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
Kom an I fåren kin lunarhes månin. Nå skal han stra av an Ulstjas arm.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
This one som anshin inkin in ela. Natan ine. Esklos niseg a. Lis esk angan. Einfall. Koluman. Tomlos ineskla. Kas echi hinson. Sekmon inaan. Stray snowfall in sith ian.
Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you!
That's a bad idea.
There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Uh-huh. Sure. Sure.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
You see, the real monsters were humans all along. So here we go with the Knights of the Round Table finally. Okay, here we go.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence, but there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
comrades! Sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She has come!
I thought that they were going to, like, be mind controlled or something. Maybe they'll get showered in blood or something?
Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
She's gonna get stabbed from behind. No, but they hate Ishgard too!
Have we lost?
No, my friend! Far from it! At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Suddenly they're just heaping all these things on me, aren't they? It's like, I kind of want to get this, but my astrologian is so far behind that he's just too far behind, you know? Okay, and then yeah, I'm just gonna get better pants again, I guess. Or no, okay, that's for Gladiator. It's a little tricky though, because I don't really want to be holding onto level 56 pants for a class that's going to take a long time to get to this point, so it's kind of weird. I have to find out how to, like, super level. I think I'm just going to have to go back to back dungeons, I think. Okay, the betrayals begin now. I assume this is when it gets bad. You're gonna be like, oh, you were working with the heretics. Because remember, they still want to kill the heretics. You know, like that didn't stop. It's like, okay, I guess the dragons are mostly dead, but we still have to like kill the heretics. You know, like we're not going to stop till they're all dead. You know, like did you think otherwise?
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side.
Father? The reveal. Well, I mean, I just, like, never realized. I thought they were, like, cousins or something. Because, like, they said there was the eldest, the youngest, and the second oldest, I thought. So then how does he come into it? Because, like, he's in charge of, like, a whole fort. And he kinda, I mean, he doesn't seem like the oldest one, but he still seems pretty old compared to the rest. Also, why is his hair white? And the rest are black.
We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart? Here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights, 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emeric prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emeric is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emeric is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
This makes me think that there's going to be a long cutscene. Yeah, level 56. You're right around the middle. Close to the end. Okay, actually I'm gonna go and do something real quick. It's a little bit time sensitive, so I'll be right back. It's a little generic, but it's fine. Yeah, that's nice to have. Let's actually see what it looks like. I mean, you just know this is gonna get in the way of cutscenes. That's the problem. The cooler it is, the more it's like, yeah, you know what, nah. Well, I could. I don't know. I was gonna say, like, maybe if I could, like, adjust the angle, but no, I guess not. Yeah, that's right. There's a few others. Yeah, most of this is kind of the same. Yeah, why is this green one better than that one? Green shouldn't even be close to being that good. But it's better. Yeah, this is better. Nothing. Yeah, nothing here. Well, I mean, this one? Wait, why didn't I not want to do this one? Oh, it's probably because the condition was bad, probably, at the time. I mean, this one's fine, but not for this class. Yeah, look how much that jumped. It went from 108 to 118 gear level. Also, yeah, I thought I got a good one here, actually. I don't know if it's better. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that one's like not much, but 55 spell speed increased. Like, sheesh. I mean, it's a little basic looking, honestly. But, you know, the stats are all that matters at the end of the day. Unless it looks really, really bad. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't get rid of that. I think that's it. Oh yeah. Wow, it jumped from 118 to 127. To be fair, the book has been pretty well out of date for a long time. Like, let me see what this one is. Yeah, level 80 versus 133. Like, sheesh. Okay, better hurry up and do this. Okay. Okay, that's it for tonight. I'll probably come back when I hit a major boss fight. I already know he's the rebel leader. He's trying to show off everybody who suffers. Whatever. Anyway, it's like, yeah, I noticed that we're getting a little off track, or are we? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But again, yeah, obviously the Knights of the Round Table are being manipulated by the Archbishop, and then the Archbishop is going to summon a primal, and also I assume Telegi's Ultima weapon thing is going to be used at some point, because I know it gets used. I think it's in this. I think it might be in this DLC, but I'm not sure when though. So it could be after, technically. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna come back to when I'm at the final boss, or maybe, well, we'll see. It'll be at a major boss. Like, it'll be obvious, though. Like, it'll be like, it'll be obvious, you know, like, it'll be like in one of these tabs, so I'll know for sure. So, you know, we're gonna miss some build up, of course, but I think the area was definitely worth streaming. Pretty much everything else probably wasn't, but to be fair, it was hard to imagine that I'd go from here to here to here. It was kind of weird how things worked out. Oh yeah, I don't even know what 2 is. Maybe those are like savage runs I've heard of, maybe. But yeah, still gotta run these. But yeah, ooh, I didn't even think about that. So Nidhogg is at the end of dungeon boss. I mean, he was really easy, weirdly easy. Just because we were using the eye, but even so, they didn't need to make him that easy. Sheesh. But yeah, pretty much, probably whoever the next trial, that's what they're called. The next time there's a trial, I think that I'll play it on stream. We'll see. We'll see. It's hard to say. Yeah, I still have the Bahamut coils to do. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I just end up feeling like I want to stream quickly because I also feel like I'm making good progress in Heavensward. It's weird. But yeah, pretty much it only, whatever. I'll try to have as much major events happen as possible on stream. But you know, if it's too sudden, which is usually the best moments, but yeah, if it's too sudden, then there's nothing I can do, kinda. Okay, talk to you later. Boss fight next time. That's all I can guarantee. That's what I'm 100% sure we'll do a boss fight. Even if there's like a long cutscene, series of cutscenes before the next boss fight, I'm still gonna just wait till the next boss fight, and I'll be able to talk more about stuff and how the game's going and stuff. Okay. Also, it occurred to me, I'm not 100% sure when the demo technically ends. I was told on the main screen that I had 5 days left. Not that that makes sense, because that only would make sense... No, it doesn't even make sense then. I was going to say that only makes sense if I was on a 30-day free trial, but even then it doesn't make sense, because I've actually already played it over 30 days by now. Or maybe like right at 30 days. So it's like, wait, what? There should be a 60-day free trial. And on top of that, there shouldn't be a time limit on the trial. So who knows, maybe something weird's going on. But yeah, again, I was just thinking, like, when does the trial end? Like, when I beat just Heavensward, or is it when I beat Heavensward and the stuff after Heavensward? We'll find out later. I don't have to worry about that too much, I'm sure. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.